Hello, listeners. This is the Labor Know Your Rights podcast. I'm your host, Dave. This podcast is brought to you by the National League of Justice and Security Professionals. Hello, Charlie. This is Dave from Labor Know Your Rights. I'd like you to tell our listeners who you are as far as your title and what your job duties are.
All right. I'm the treasurer of the National League of Justice and Security Professionals. My name is Horace Parker. Everybody calls me Charlie. And I'm the treasurer. I'm the guy that keeps up with the books and also write down minutes when we have meetings that the recording secretary puts in. The financial secretary puts in the words, and we keep our minutes. And I'm also responsible to coexist with the accountant to make sure that our LM reports are done no later than the 30th of September every year. Anything to do with the meetings, I supply the venue and also take care of the meetings with the various union locals that we have under our umbrella. I've been with the union since its inception. We are growing. We just secured a new union from the post office facilities around the Washington, D.C. area, and we're looking forward to expand as much as I can. We are very, very proactive union. The National League is very proactive, and we know that we work for the people that are members of these unions, and we make sure that the work that needs to be done is done. We negotiate. I'm on negotiating team most of the time that we go in and negotiate new contracts, and the contract is members first.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about your history with unions?
Well, back in the 70s, from 1963 until 1983, I was a member of the Metropolitan Police Department in Washington, D.C., and my last 7 years was the administrative assistant to the district commander, who was the deputy chief, and I handled all of the issues with the men and the issues they had that their union came forward with, and we handled it in such a way as the men were not mistreated. However, the rules of the department were adhered to, and any time that the department was on the short end of the stick, we readily admitted it. I readily admitted it, and the chief went along with everything and negotiations, and the rapport we had with the men was excellent.
Great. So, as secretary, you keep records of all the disciplinary actions?
Yes. And the disciplinary actions, when they come in, we make sure that disciplinary actions are justified. If they're unjust, we go in and represent the men in such a way as to get an amicable agreement about what was right and what was wrong. And if there's punishment necessary, we argue for the lightest, and usually we are successful with the lightest solution as far as members of the union go that, can be had.
Okay, my understanding, as far as secretary, you keep a record of the disciplinary actions to make sure that they're also fair towards everybody that may violate the same policy or procedure?
Yes. We make sure that that all of the necessary latitude that our members have are adhered to, and that the rules that they are supposed to respond or follow are rules that are necessary, that are not unnecessary things that they put on the guys that that's not according to the contract that we negotiate, and we make sure that that's adhered to at all situations. And we understand all of the paperwork and things that have to be taken care of, and we try to keep a good bit of records. We try to keep a good bit of knowledge of what our executive board does as far as our membership also, and we are a very proactive group.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
And thank you for all the things you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate everything you do, too.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we understand the things you do,
And to wrap this one up, I'd like to thank our sponsor, the National League of Justice and Security Professionals, where the members come first.